One of the things that you'll quickly realize, at least I would hope that you quickly realize it, is that the standard percentages of paying attention to about 10% of the words and ignoring 90%, it just isn't going to cut it in a game situation like this. To give an example, yesterday there was a situation in which a pebble was needed. Actually, that brings to mind something else, but I'll let that pass for the moment. But you thought you needed a pebble. So as DM, being that I was actually working on behalf of the party, which is how I tend to work the game mastering.
Even if you don't think so.
I mentioned, giving you a summary of where you were. I happened to mention that, oh yes, and to the south is the broken door that looks out onto the forest.
Duh.
Forest, dirt, ground, rocks, pebbles. Now, if you're in the habit of ignoring 90% of what is said to you, you won't hear that mention of forest. Well, close to 100% of what a DM tells you is relevant. So,
because it's woven, it's actually a tightly woven piece of information, of data. And because you're getting that information verbally and not visually, generally speaking, most of what is contained in the communication from the DM will be relevant specifically to your situation and will give you hints and clues as to what you might do. It's his or her job to give you those clues.
Like what you just said.
Like that. Like there's a forest right behind you, idiots.
Maybe, because as a DM, it is just so hard.
And you're trying to make a pebble out of it with magic. You could just turn around, go out to the forest, pick up a pebble, and come in. But no, you want to spend 12 hours conjuring up a pebble when you're 20 feet away from the forest, or 50. And you just come from the forest. So it's not like a big dangerous trip to go out there. You just come from there. Whatever has been out there, you've already presumably dispatched on your way into the dungeon.
Well, which brings to mind an example of something which it's going to take you a long time to learn.
I'm referring to the fact that going back to where you've been is safer typically than going forward to where you haven't been. But go ahead.
Yeah, folks don't really get that, and it's very important. That's one of the lessons of Diablo 2, is that if you're going to run around hysterically, there's nothing about Diablo that prohibits you from running around hysterically. In fact, it could be encouraged as a fun activity. It's just that if you do that into new, unknown territory, you will wake up new, unknown monsters. But if you develop a habit of running around hysterically in safe areas that have been cleared, not a problem.
Yeah, it's your hysteria and panic is largely harmless, mostly harmless.
Yeah, if you need to freak out, run back into Rogue. You just run around the fire a bunch.
So you were going to...
I was going to say, if you find that you